Hi guys, so in the last class we discussed what is demand. Is basically your willingness and ability to purchase or to buy a good at certain price, holding all other things constant or ceteris paribus. And then we identified that there is an inverse relationship between price of the product and its quantity demanded. If the price goes down, then more quantity will be demanded by the consumers because their ability to buy the good will increase. Or if the price increases, then the quantity demanded will fall. And because of this inverse relationship, we have a downward sloping demand curve. So in this video, we will discuss demand curve why demand curve is downward sloping, or why do we have this inverse relationship between price and the quantity demanded. As the price goes down, the quantity demanded will increase, or if the price increases, the quantity demanded will fall from q1 to q0. So we have this downward sloping demand curve, or we have this inverse relationship because of two things, because of two factors, two reasons because of this negative relationship. The one, the first one is income effect. What is income effect? If the price of the good falls, then what happens? Consumers will buy more of the good because their ability increases. That is, their purchasing power or real income measured in terms of the good goes up. If price falls. Okay, so now let's say the price of the product was $10, and at $10 the quantity consumed was, let's say, 10. You are buying or you were spending whole of your income on this good, which means that income was $100 and price was $10, and the quantity q0 was income upon the price. This is your real income measured in terms of goods. So if you spend all of your income, you will buy how much units? 10 units of the good, which is our initial demand q0. Now let's say if the price goes down to $5. Now your new price is $5. So let's say there is no change in income. The income is 100. Now what will be the quantity? If the price goes down to $5, the quantity q1 will be again your income upon the price, which is $5. So it will be $100 upon 5, which is 20 units. So this is your real income or income measured in terms of the good. So q1 is 20, which means that if the price goes down, if the price is $5, then you will buy more quantity because your real income is increasing, your purchasing power is increasing. With the same amount of income, earlier your income was $100 and still your income is $100. But since there's a fall in the price from $10 to $5, you will buy more quantity because your real income is increasing, which is called the income effect of price change. And the second one is called the substitution effect of price change. The second effect is Substitution effect. What does the substitution effect mean? Substitution effect basically tells us when the price of the good falls, then all other goods or all other substitutes will relatively be more expensive. So consumers will tend to substitute other goods in favor of this cheaper good. So what is the substitution effect? As price falls, as price falls, consumers will switch from expensive alternatives from expensive substitutes towards cheaper good. So let's say we have two goods. We have good A and we have good B. And both of the goods are substitutes, both of the goods are alternate to each other, like jam and butter. So let's say initially the price of X was $10 and sorry, the price of A is $10 and the price of B is also $10. So now the consumer is indifferent. They can buy good A, they can buy good B. But let's say now the price of A goes to $7 while the price of good B is still $10. So now people who were earlier consuming good B will substitute the consumption of good B in favor of good A. They will move towards good A. That is why, as the price falls, more quantity of the good is consumed because some of the consumers will switch from alternatives or from other products towards this good. So the reasons why do we have downward sloping demand curve is number one, your income effect, and number two, the substitution effect of price changes.